youtube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
Tim Westwood TV. Cassper Nyovest family, what up fam?
That's a classic intro.
Reppin' SA baby, South D crew all day.
What up?
Beautiful place, South Africa.
Yeah.
Amazing place, man. But
what's most beautiful about South Africa?
I think the countryside is beautiful. The people are beautiful.
The women?
The women are hot to death, thick set, big batties. Skinny white guy like me loses my friggin' mind out there, family. Now, the big talk right now is the beef with you and AK. Now, AK definitely out there doing crazy work.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of attention on the beef, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, we need to know all about, you know, what started it, where we at with it, because there's freestyles and comments coming out which aren't barbs and shots. They're just, but people are wanting it to be barbs and shots.
Because, like, they messed it up. I was rapping on a back-to-back beat.
Which is like a beef beat.
So people were like, already...
And they wanted it.
Yeah, and then...
So how did
I
it start?
felt like I had to do a song that's
do a proper,
kind of clear.
Yeah.
It started with, we were friends, man, you know. And
tight in the camp?
Yeah, we were really, really cool. And I guess that's why we're two of the biggest, you know, because we're very similar.
Yeah.
You know, and we inspired by the same people. So we were friends, and then, but I was a youngin', like, in the game, you know. So, but once you start getting your own success, it gets funny, you know. They say that they want you to do good, but not better than them. That's how it all started. And then then we met, and then we squashed the beef, and then he went on and did his own thing.
The vibe was that, you know, you were together hanging out. And was he a little ahead at that stage, do you think?
Way ahead.
Oh, for real? But you were cool and hanging. And then you started, you know, get your shine on. And then as soon as you hit that moment, and how did the beef manifest itself at that stage?
The funny thing is, it was all like social media, you know, sub-tweets.
Yes.
That's how it always starts. Well, modern beef, it's like sub-tweets. You think someone's talking about you. I gave him a call. He didn't answer. I SMS'd him like, yo, man, I wasn't talking about you or whatever. And then we spoke, and then he was like, yo, go your own way, I'll go mine. And then we did that.
Oh, for real? So that it was agreed that you just go your separate ways?
Yeah, and then the subliminals in the joints, you know, in the songs, and then it spiraled into, like, one time there was a gun involved. Like, one of his friends had a gun to my face, and then it got stupid.
That's a fucking beef. Yeah, that's a real fucking beef. What the bullshit?
It got really stupid.
That's Twitter fingers turning to trigger fingers.
Oh my
days. So what happened? What was that incident with the gun in the face? What happened? Tell us what happened.
We were booked to perform at the same TV station, I guess.
A TV show?
That's what they do just to get ratings, you know. So there was no security. I was walking into the makeup room. I was there. I went to the toilet. When I came back, he was in there. So as I'm coming back, his homie just pulls out a gat and puts it in my face. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I turned around.
Was that like a self-defense move? They thought you were coming for him? Or
no, like, I'm not a violent dude. Like, I'm from the hood, and I lived that life when I was a kid, but I'm not a violent dude. So I didn't even start anything. I walked in, there was a gun in my face. I thought about it, I turned around, and I walked home.
For real?
Yeah.
You just thought you're not going to get
Tried to open like a police case, nothing happened. Like, and then later on, we met and we agreed to just leave everything and let it go, you know. And for me, I really let it go. And then like a few months later, he was back at it, tweeting, saying things on songs. And then he was out here in London rapping about me, and it was like pretty whack for me because I never understood where it came from anymore, you know. So that's why I never really responded until now when he put out a diss track. And I was like, okay, I like this, it's a sport. You can go at it all day.
You built for it. And I mean, the thing with South Africa, a very real place, man.
Very
real place. Yeah. You know, it's not like a lot of gangster talk. I mean, people walk the walk over there. Pretty real, man.
I mean, we have a lot of fakes too, but like stuff pops off. You know, like growing up, I saw a lot of stuff, but where I've moved right now, thanks to rap, I don't really see that, which has always been my dream, just to get out the hood. But
so where were you from originally then?
I'm from Muntiwa. It's a township in
township.
Northwest.
Yeah.
It's a small township.
Yeah. And then, are you still in the township? You out
No,
there now?
I moved out. I just bought a crib in the Upper Life.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. A
Gated
place called
community?
Kailami.
Yeah.
Yeah, gated. You know what I mean?
Very cool.
You need an ID to come see me.
Now, yo, I'm glad you're getting that paper. You've got the big show.
Yeah.
Halloween, end of August, man.
yeah.
Sorry, end of October. Crazy. Congratulations
31st
about that.
of October, yeah.
Yeah. How big is that?
20,000 people, man.
20,000.
Same magnitude as Madison Square Garden.
20,000. And is it going to be a sellout?
Yeah.
You headlining?
Yeah, the VIP, well, like Golden Circle just sold out.
Wow.
So it's the first time in South African or African history for someone to play that venue. Like the only person who filled it was probably like U2 and Chris Brown just did like 13,000 people. We're trying to do 20, you know.
Crazy.
We already sold more tickets than Trey Songz when he was
Wow.
down there. So like my people are really coming behind this and we're trying to make history. Would have been dope to have you down there to come see it, you know.
Annual event, I'll be there next year, fam.
Yeah,
Trust.
yeah.
Let's make that
You
happen,
need to come
man.
play the opening set.
Oh my days, smash that bad boy. Now, a lot of good music coming out of South Africa. There's a lot of South African house now, which
Yes.
is interesting seeing.
That's
You know.
what speared and pioneered South African music for a while. It was the dance scene, the house music. You know, we grew up listening to guys like Louis Vega, and then it grew so much in South Africa. He ended up, you know, coming there, becoming a regular. Ralph Gam, all those dudes. So, like the house scene is really big in South Africa.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
the sound.
Yeah.
Only of late, South African hip hop is starting to, you know, come up because of guys like me and all the new school cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, a lot of great hip hop coming out of there, man. That Doc Shibazla.
Dog Shebeleza.
Doc Shibele. That's a big record, baby.
Thank
Another
you.
big record.
Yeah, but nobody
big
actually
record.
knows what it says and what it means. It's actually a person, yeah.
And who's
It's like
Doc?
Doc Shebeleza is a Kwaito legend.
Right.
Yeah, so
But he made a banging tune, baby.
yeah. It's like me making a song about. Is Skepta new school? Who's like the old school cats out here? Dizzy Rascal. Yeah, it's like me, someone coming out and like making a song about how he relates or compares himself to Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah. Banging record, fam.
Thank you.
That rings off.
Thank you.
Rings off over here. Rings off out in Nigeria. One of the biggest like hip hop records out there.
Yeah.
Now you got the second album,
Refile.
Refeeling, which is
Before
your
you
actual
struggle.
name.
Yes, self-titled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very personal album. I tell more, I say more, I rap more. The first album was more of a introduction or a warning to people about what I can do. So I did everything. I did the house. I rapped on trap beats. I rapped on like very like classical musical beats. So I was just like telling people I could go any direction. So this one is more concentrated and there's more stories, and you know people are gonna be blown away to hear me rap like that. You know, I'm
really
proud
went
of
off,
it.
man.
I'm very proud of the album.
And so you took your birth name for that.
Yes.
Correct. So what does your Cassper Nyovest? What's the meaning of that as your rap name?
Cassper comes from the cartoon, the Friendly Ghost, because of just my character. Like rappers are known to be like very like arrogant and uptight. I'm like just a friendly, humble dude, even though I rap. So it's like, I compare myself to like a Cassper, the Friendly Ghost. And then Nyovest is a word I made up because growing up I was a big fan of Pharrell. And all the records, you remember, he used to say "Yazur" every time like the record play.
Yep.
So it started as Nyovest. It was really whack. So I had to put a South African accent and it became Nyovest, you know. And how it became Cassper Nyovest was through Facebook.
Yes.
When you open a profile, you had to have a surname. So I just put Nyovest there, and then people started calling me Cassper Nyovest, and it just stuck.
Smashed it, baby. Now, you've done joints with Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
Now, when I went to South Africa for the first time back 10 years ago, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, like really major artists over there. Why were they so big in South Africa? I mean, far bigger in South Africa than they were even in like America and the UK. It was like everyone embraced their music, man. It was on Freedom Radio.
I think firstly was because of how well informed they were. Like their music was, they sounded like people were well read, you know, and they would rap about the struggle and actually cope dates and stuff, and we could relate to a lot of that stuff. It was very conscious, and South African people are like educated people. We like listening to stuff like that, you know. And yeah, I think basically
Powerful.
that was it. Yeah,
Very powerful. Like it was revolutionary music.
yes, it was revolutionary music, and I think that's why we gravitated towards that. I also grew up listening to Kweli, so I was telling my friends that my collabo with Talib Kweli is not like if I would collaborate with Drake, it would be a big song that would really, like, you know, amplify my career, but it wouldn't mean as much for me, you know, the fact that I grew up listening to Talib, and when I was listening to him, he was so far, like there was no way I could even meet this dude, and for him to feature me on his album, it's one thing to feature him, for him to send me a beat and feature me on his album, his leading single of his
amazing.
Right, his album that he just put out, it was really a dream come true for me.
And like, you know, I was out there in the clubs spinning, and like those other DJs all playing like album cuts, baby, like Raucous Records album cuts, and everyone in the crowd going crazy to these album cuts. I could hardly even know what they were, man. Mad.
Yeah,
Mad.
the culture's growing, man.
Yeah,
it's really growing, and I feel like South Africa has gone through so much that hip hop, you know, resonates in our country because it has it gives us a voice. You know, it's just that of late they're starting to listen to more local guys like me, you know. But for a long time it was international. But we love hip hop in my country.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
And I love Jay Berg. You know, Joe'sberg. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Had the best time of my life. Stayed in Cape Town.
Yeah.
But when I got to Cape Town, I don't know what area we're in Cape Town, but I remember, like, you know, left the hotel, went for a walk, and there was all these saunas advertised. Yeah. So I saw a lot of sauna houses. So I went into one of those sauna houses. I had a very bad experience.
What happened?
I didn't realise they were gay. So I want to thank you for coming in, family. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's Cape Town. That's
the sauna,
Cape
fam.
Town.
There was just sauna advertised, Roman saunas. I thought, let me have one. Pause. Fam, wish you all the success, baby.
Thank you.
On and popping.
Yeah.
Tim Westwood TV.
Cassper Nyovest, the best. Abash. Kwala.
YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.